When The Big Bang Theory wrapped up its historic 12-season run in 2019, it left behind a massive legacy in sitcom history. Fans have long speculated about the possibility of a revival, and naturally, the cast members are at the center of that conversation. Among them, Mayim Bialik, who played the beloved Amy Farrah Fowler, has often been asked about whether she'd return to the iconic show. Recent comments from Bialik have added clarity to her stance on a Big Bang Theory revival. While some cast members have expressed an open-ended willingness to revisit the show, Bialik's position remains nuanced, one that reflects both nostalgia and a realistic view of what a revival would mean for the actors and the show's legacy. A look back at Amy Farrah Fowler and Bialik's journey on the show. Mayim Bialik's introduction to The Big Bang Theory in Season 3 was a game-changer. Her character, Amy Farrah Fowler, was initially introduced as a female version of Sheldon Cooper, Jim Parsons, but as the seasons progressed, she evolved into a fan favorite in her own right. Her chemistry with Parsons created one of the most engaging relationships on television, culminating in their heartwarming wedding and eventually their joint Nobel Prize win in the final season. For Bialik, playing Amy was a career-defining role. Though she had already been famous as a child star on Blossom, The Big Bang Theory cemented her as a television icon. With such a significant contribution to the series, it's no surprise that any talk of a revival inevitably involves the question, would Bialik return? Bialik's comments on a Big Bang Theory revival. In a recent interview, Bialik addressed the possibility of reprising her role. While she acknowledged the strong fan demand for a revival, she was careful to temper expectations. "I think it's always flattering when people want more of something that you were a part of," Bialik said. "It means we did something right, but I also think that we ended things in a way that felt really satisfying. So I don't know if revisiting it would be the right move." Her comments reflect a growing trend among actors from long-running shows, an awareness that nostalgia-driven revivals don't always capture the same magic as the original. For Bialik, it seems that she's open to discussions, but isn't necessarily campaigning for the show's return. The reality of a Big Bang Theory revival. While fans continue to hope for a return, the logistics of reviving The Big Bang Theory are complex. Several key factors make a revival both an exciting prospect and a challenging one. Jim Parsons' reluctance to return. Jim Parsons, whose portrayal of Sheldon Cooper was central to the show, has been vocal about his decision to move on. His departure was one of the main reasons the show ended in the first place. Without Sheldon, a revival would likely feel incomplete, and unless Parsons changes his mind, it's difficult to see how a reunion could work. The success of Young Sheldon. The prequel series Young Sheldon has been a massive hit, continuing to explore the origins of Sheldon Cooper. It has provided new stories and connections to The Big Bang Theory, making a direct revival less necessary. Instead, the show has expanded the Big Bang universe in ways that keep fans engaged without bringing back the original cast. Cast members moving in different directions. Since the show ended, the cast has taken on various projects. Kaylee Cuoco Penny has found success with The Flight Attendant, Johnny Gailke, a Leonard, has stepped away from the spotlight, and Bialik herself has been busy with Call Me Kat and her hosting gig on Jeopardy! Coordinating schedules for a full-fledged revival would be a major challenge. The risk of not living up to expectations. Reboots and revivals are a tricky business. Some shows successfully return, Will and Grace, Frasier, while others fail to capture the original magic. Given how The Big Bang Theory ended on a high note, there's a risk that a revival could feel unnecessary or forced. Could a Big Bang Theory revival take a different form? Even if a full-fledged revival doesn't happen, there are still ways The Big Bang Theory could return in some capacity. A reunion special. Many beloved shows have returned for one-off specials, rather than full seasons. Friends, Harry Potter, Return to Hogwarts. A Big Bang Theory reunion could allow the cast to reflect on the show's impact without committing to a multi-season return. A spin-off focused on Amy and Sheldon. If Parsons and Bialik were on board, a limited series focusing on Amy and Sheldon's married life post-Nobel Prize could be an interesting option. This could be a way to revisit the world of Big Bang without reassembling the entire cast. More Young Sheldon tie-ins. Since Young Sheldon has already incorporated voiceovers and flash-forwards from Big Bang Theory characters, this trend could continue. More references or even guest appearances from the original cast could satisfy fan nostalgia without a full revival. Bialik's perspective, a thoughtful approach to nostalgia. One of the reasons Mayim Bialik's comments resonate is that she approaches the topic with thoughtfulness. She acknowledges the deep fan connection to the Big Bang Theory, while also recognizing the realities of television production. Rather than giving a definitive yes or no, she leaves the door slightly open, but with caution. It's clear that, for now, a Big Bang Theory revival isn't in the immediate future. However, with Hollywood's ongoing trend of reviving popular franchises, it wouldn't be surprising if discussions continue behind the scenes. If the timing and circumstances are right, and if key cast members, especially Jim Parsons, were willing to return, a revival could become a reality. Conclusion: appreciating the legacy of the Big Bang Theory. While Mayim Bialik's stance suggests that a Big Bang Theory revival isn't likely anytime soon, it doesn't diminish the show's enduring legacy. The series gave fans 12 seasons of humor, heart, and memorable moments. Whether or not the cast reunites for a new season or a special, the Big Bang Theory remains a cultural touchstone, and its impact will continue for years to come. For now, fans can continue to enjoy reruns, Young Sheldon, and the possibility of future surprises. As Bialik said, the Big Bang Theory ended in a satisfying way. So maybe, just maybe, some things are best left as they are.